If you want to be coached by someone that podiumed at the first ever MX Bikes LAN event, then click the Discord link in the description below. Follow the steps on screen to book a one-on-one session with me now. Anyway, enjoy the video. Alright, what's good boys, welcome back to a brand new video today. We are on Havoc Quickfire by Mr. Fishy. You guys will know Fishy is the one that made my track, so shout out to Fishy. And yeah, he has come together with Havoc, and we have a brand new track. Obviously we had a Havoc track before, and yeah, it looks like Havoc have also spoken with Fishy, and Fishy has recreated one as well, so that's pretty cool. We did have the world record on this the day that it come out. I did a stream on it, as you guys will know. The day after that, or 2 days after that, I joined a pub lobby. Fishy and Godis were both in here. And yeah, they wanted me to get the world record. It was in Zeb's stream. Zebtimus, the one that streams Aerial alongside Cupcake. It was his stream, so I joined the lobby. And yeah, like I said, Fishy and Godis were in here, and they wanted me to get the world record. So we tried to get the world record. We did manage to get it. We managed to get it by quite, well, not a lot, but a decent amount. And then I checked the rank system yesterday, and I saw that I've lost it by 0.01 of a second. Not a tenth of a second, literally 0.01 of a second, basically. So I might have to try and get it back at some point. I might have to try and take back the world record crown. I was thinking about doing it in this video, but I didn't really want to sit here and turn it into a world record video again, just because I don't really talk about too much, obviously, when it's a world record video, because I want to be trying to just get the world record, purely just getting the world record. So yeah, I don't feel like I really speak on much. So maybe in my own time, we'll go for the world record again. Maybe there'll be a TikTok at some point of me trying to beat the world record again. But normally it's just a one and done thing. But as I didn't record it or anything, maybe I'll try and record it for a TikTok or something, and try and put a world record on this track again. And yeah, you guys can try and beat it if you really want to, or try and get close to it. I believe the current world record is a 1:11.3, is it, or a 1:11.53? It's one of the two. But either way, if you're in the 1:11 range, you're absolutely barking. But yeah, I want to try and get it back at some point, and maybe I'll try and get it back for a TikTok. But it's a very enjoyable track. It's a very simple track. It isn't too difficult. There's nothing that's too hard on this track. But there's a few little sections where you've got to be sort of smart with it, like at the top there, by the big Fishy banner, that bumpy corner there. You have to really take your time on that. If you rush that too much, then you really do struggle trying to turn on them braking bumps. I think the inside here is quicker, because one, the outside line doesn't really have a banking on it. It's quite hard to go quick around it. And I feel like just sort of doubling around here and again going around the outside and then sort of tripling, it doesn't really make sense to go outside when you're trying to go quick. So I think inside there is the quickest line. So that's the line that I've been taking, but I don't actually know. I don't know what's quicker. Obviously, I've not really seen anyone else ride the track. Bearing in mind, I've got the world record and stuff pretty much when the track come out, so I've not really seen anyone else really ride it. So I don't know if there is like a big sneaky line or a big line that, you know, you can do, like a massive quad line or something random, who knows. But like I said, I've not seen anyone else ride the track. So I don't really know if there is any sneaky lines. I don't think there will be. I don't really see any. I'd like to think I'd be able to find a sneaky line if there was one, if I was doing a world record. I feel like I would be able to find one, so I don't think there is any. But yeah, we can try to figure something out if we go for the world record again. But yeah, obviously we've had a nice break from Aerial. We've got this week off as well, and then I believe we go back to racing after that. So we've got about a week or two left, technically, a week and a bit left. I don't think it's this week. Is it this week? I don't think it is. You guys might have to correct me, but I don't believe it is. I'm pretty sure the real life racing starts this week, and then we race the week after that. So yeah, I don't think it's anything to do. Definitely have anything this week. But yeah, we had NSP, or we didn't have NSP. I stayed up and I watched Jake race NSP last night as I'm recording this. It was round 2, the Las Vegas round, and yeah, Jake ended up winning his heat race. He got a good start, and I was like, mate, just lock in, you can win the heat race. It was the only Fantic. I was like, mate, just lock in, win the heat race. He had a good start, he was leading it, there was no reason he couldn't win it. Managed to pull a bit of a gap, ended up winning the heat race by 14 seconds. I was like, solid heat race performance from Mr. Jake. And then I said to him, you know what, I want to see a podium from you tonight. I genuinely feel like you can podium this. If you're winning a heat race by 14 seconds, then you can definitely podium. Even people were putting in there, like, what's it called? I forgot what it's called now. People were putting in who they think their top 3 is going to be. And people were putting Jake in the top 3. No one had him on as a win, though. No one had him winning tonight. So main event time. We get into the main event, or he gets into the main event. Again, top 3 start, solid start again. Manages to get into the lead this time, and then manages to pull a little bit of a gap, not a lot, not a big gap. The timing gets very, very weird. They were sort of not updating from, there was 2 tunnels, I believe, and your lap wouldn't count from tunnel to tunnel, and then it would start like moving you back up the leaderboard again. So it was quite awkward to keep seeing where he was. Obviously, I was just watching Lindsay's stream. I wasn't actually taking part in it. But yeah, I was watching Lindsay's stream, and he was actually riding pretty good. He managed to get into the lead, didn't really pull away too much, and he'd led pretty much all of the laps. And then the last few laps made a few little mistakes, messed up a couple little ribbons, then ended up dropping down to 3rd. Chapstick and Splash passed him, I think it was. Them 2 passed him, and then yeah, he was running 3rd. It was very, very close. He was battling with Splash. He was trying to defend the lines all in the last lap as well. Now, bearing in mind, Chapstick had about 3-4 second lead. Ended up crashing with about 2 or 3 corners to go. So Jake had 2 seconds of cuts, and Chapstick went down. He manages to get past Splash as well, like stay right in front of him. And then I was like, oh my god, Jake's gonna lose a win here to cuts. And then they go flying across the line. Jake manages to get the win. Just barely gets the win. I believe it was by under a second, I think it was. And then Splash ended up getting Chapstick, I think it was, on cuts. But Jake managed to win the heat race, and he managed to win the main event as well. So that's a very, very big W. Jake's a Supercross guy. He loves a bit of Supercross. He doesn't really like outdoors. He's missed Supercross this whole time. And yeah, first Supercross gate drop since round 17 of Supercross, and he manages to win the heat race and win the main event. So W from Jake there. W's in the chat for Mr. Jake. Only Fantic in the main event, literally the only Fantic, and he won it. It was Fantic in P1 and then Yamaha from 2nd to 22nd. It was literally all Yamahas, but that's a big W. Club Mex back on the top step, and yeah, Jake getting the win as well. So yeah, Club Mex back on the top step of a race. Probably won't see that again in outdoors because neither of me or Jake are outdoor guys, so you probably won't see either of us on the top step in outdoors anytime soon. But maybe SMX time or come Supercross time. Maybe we'll get that win at some point if I even race next year. But SMX as well. Jake loves a bit of Vegas apparently. Obviously that was Vegas, and if you guys didn't know, from SMX Las Vegas, the last round of SMX, so round 3 of SMX last year, Jake actually had the red plate going into the last round as well. So Jake loves a bit of Vegas. He got the red plate. He had the red plate in SMX last year in Vegas, then manages to win NSP in Vegas. So if you see any Vegas championships, let Jake know, and Jake can go there and do pretty well. He seems to always do well in Vegas. But yeah, I think we'll leave it there for today. If you guys are wanting to get this track, then it is completely free on It's Mods. W track, another good track from Fishy. He's been working on this track for quite a while now. So W Fishy, bring this track out. I might try and get the world record at some point. Not 100% definite because obviously I've had the world record already, but maybe I'll try and squeeze a TikTok or something out of it. But yeah, hope you guys did enjoy this video. Like, subscribe, and yeah, I will see you all in my next video. Peace.